Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to do my March Q&A. I got your questions last week on my IG and yeah, I haven't had time to sit down and film, so I have a little bit of break right now. So let's get straight into the questions because I think I have like almost 30 questions. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Tiffany to 123, what do you do for a living? My roles have changed in the past 3 years. I used to do corporate work and now I do product development. Joyful Hoarder, since you have your mini K, are you going to continue your age journey? The answer is yes, except that I am slowing down a little bit. I don't have the urge to go to the store as much. Having said that, I just went over about 2 weeks ago to kind of say hi to my SA since I haven't seen my SA since January. I am continuing because hopefully in the future, maybe I can try to get a special order. I think maybe that is on my next path, but it's a path that I actually have no idea. It's very, very exclusive, very limited. I'm not a VIP, so it might take me many years, but I think I'm okay with that. And maybe that special order can be the Birkin Cellier. I don't know, but yes, I am continuing. MNM888, hi Kat, happy birthday, thank you. Now that you have got your mini K, are you still continuing with your age journey? So I answered that earlier, the answer is yes. And if I continue, what other bags do you have in mind, if you don't mind sharing? So I really want to get a special order in the future, and I think I'm definitely going to have a bit of green on that bag. I do still want a Birkin Cellier as quota bags, but for non-quota bags, I do want to get a Lindy back into my collection and maybe a Bolide. Melinda LYH, you have 2 questions. First, is there a luxury brand that you will always be loyal to? Good question. In the past, I have always answered Louis Vuitton, and I think I still am. I have a soft spot for this brand ever since I got them for the very first time, my Speedy 25 years ago. So I have a little bit of soft spot and a bit of I guess you could say loyalty. Would I run out and buy the stuff that they have today? I don't think so, but every launch that they put out, I'm always interested. In fact, the new Yayoi Kusama, the second drop, I kind of like the Neverfull. So I don't know, maybe there's a little bit of kind of like step away from Hermes a bit and then kind of branch out to other brands. But yeah, I would say LV is one that I continue to be interested, intrigued. Not every single launch, but I would say most launches I always find something that I kind of like. Second question, are you getting any more Cartier items in the future? Great question, because I am actually going to see my Cartier essay in a week's time. And the reason I'm going to see him is because next month in April, there is going to be a price increase. And I don't want to be one of those that's chasing the price increase. However, I am kind of interested in checking out the Clash. I saw the Clash last year. I think before last year's price increase. I saw the bracelet and I tried it on and I was quite tempted to get it, but it wasn't the right time, it wasn't the right place, so I missed out and they had 2 price increases or maybe 3 since then. So I'm kind of thinking about it. I do like the Cartier Clash ring. I've watched a few reviews and I think I might get along with it, so I am going to check it out, and if I do get something, obviously there'll be an unboxing, all stuffed up. Now that you have your MK, congrats. Are you at purse piece or do you still have a wish list? Remember we did a video, or at least I did a video regarding no wish list this year, because I don't like to, oh my god, I'm wishing for this, I'm wishing for that. Having said that, Hermes is the only brand that I have this wish list because it's really hard to know what you can get, right? I would say that I am in quite a good place in terms of my handbags. I don't feel like I really need to add things into my collection, and maybe that's a temporary purse piece. So I still have many Hermes bags on my ever-growing Hermes wish list. Other than that, no, I feel like I'm more exploratory, and whatever comes and can fit into my collection, I would think about it. Julian Tan, you're so lucky to have 4 QBs. How did you pace out your H purchases and get offered? Whew, all of them are slightly different in how I was purchasing. The very first one, there was no pacing, it was all in. So the Birkin was just a bit more, I don't know, gung-ho, I guess. I didn't really pace it out, I just went a bit crazy. I think I went to the store like 3 times a month. Then the second bag, which is the Kelly, that was a bit more relaxed because, you know, after the first sprint onto the Birkin, I think I needed a bit of a break because it was just so much money at one go. Then after that, I went to the store every month and a half, maybe like 2 months once, and I would buy something. Most times I would buy at least an item. It could be a scarf, it could be I don't remember now, a shirt, a pair of shoes, but of course all the things that I bought at that initial time were more exploratory to see whether I liked it and it suit my lifestyle. There are some stuff that I didn't buy correctly, and that's because I've never tried it before. For example, the CDC bracelet, the leather one, it didn't work out for me. Then after that, I think my habits sort of stayed the same because I just continued to purchase regularly and visited my SA more regularly. Karen NY Chen, any plans to travel abroad this year? No fixed plans yet. However, I'm hoping to go and visit my brother in the UK sometime either the 3rd or 4th quarter of this year. Haven't bought any tickets. I haven't explored the pricing of flights. With all the news that's happening right now, I'm not really sure yet, with the bank crashes and all that. So kind of just waiting it out. Anyway, it's still very early in the year. So definitely do want to do one family trip. Just not really sure when. H1 Yo, do you feel pressured to say your friends' bags are nice, even if you don't like them? Interesting question. If I don't like someone, very unlikely I would be talking to them. I'm trying to think of somebody that I don't like. I'm quite neutral to most people. Well, you know what? There is one or few people that I don't like, but they're guys. So I'm trying to think of a girl. All right, let's use the guy. Okay, I would not compliment a person on anything if I don't like them. I won't just do it for the sake of doing it. If I was asked or we're having a conversation about the bags, I can be quite neutral about the personal dislike and just focus on the bag because the bag has nothing to do with the person, right? So if it is a nice bag, and even if I don't like that person, I can still say that's a nice bag. It's not in relation to that person's attitude. So I wouldn't go giving praises, oh my god, how amazing you are to buy that bag. I won't go that far, but I can be very, very subjective and just talk about the bag. And yeah, I won't feel pressured to do it because I do generally like bags. Hey, it's Chin. Please help me decide Celine Classic Box in brown or the Triumph in bronze or black pink lizard. Whoa! These are all so nice. I do like something that's a bit more fun and spicy, so that sounds really, really interesting. But between the Triumph box brown and the Celine Classic box in brown or the Triumph in bronze, I love the classic box. It's just so classic. But the Triumph is also growing on me. It took me a while to like the logo. So I find that maybe that's more modern and it's a bit more fresh. So it's hard to help you decide. Let me rank them if I was going to pick it. I'm going to put the black pink lizard at the top because I have very classic looking bags already and it just sounds really, really, really nice. So I'm gonna go with that at the top. Then the Triumph as the second one, and then I'll go for the classic box in brown. And my order in that, for me, it's because I've already had the classic box before and I do love it. So I would want to explore other looks, and I already have very classic bags in my collection, so that fulfills the need for something very classic already. So I want to have some fun. But that is my selection. Take a look at your own collection and yeah, make a choice from there. Cindy Fan 16. Hi Kat, I'm saving up for my first luxury bag. Recommendations. Crossbody rectangular shape below 10,000. Crossbody rectangular shape. You know, I'm just so boring. I would go Chanel because your budget is quite a large budget, you know. It's below 10,000 pounds. So I would go like the Chanel rectangular mini, or maybe I'm wondering whether you could still get the Chanel classic flap in small. I'm not sure, but that doesn't do crossbody. Two reasons why I'm going with Chanel. Chanel holds its value, and I know this is your first purchase, you're gonna love it forever, but because it's your first purchase, it is quite a big investment, and if it doesn't work out for you, at least you're holding on to something that you can resell if you need to. Alright, I'm being very strategic for one reason. The second reason is that Chanel is an amazing brand. It's so fashion forward, and you trust me, you get a lot of use out of the rectangular minis. So you have a decent budget. I would consider going to Chanel and checking out their collection. Alright, Amicus Bouquet. Hey, Rolex story please. Was it retail versus pre-love? Where did you get it? And how did you decide on the model? Alright, I will do a Rolex dedicated video. I did it as part of another video where I revealed it, sort of like a surprise as at the end of the video, so didn't really talk much into it. So let me do one video dedicated to, you know, where did I buy it, how did I get it, how much I paid for it, and how I decided on the model. I can do that sometime next month. Yeah, give me some time, I'll plan it, and then you'll hear all about my Rolex story. I love Tessie. Love your hair. Are you still selling your serum? And how do I buy it from you? Is it effective for hair loss? Thank you so much. So yeah, my hair has been doing pretty well. I am still using my Kavila serum. I don't really sell it. I just put my Instagram there, and if anybody wants, only in Singapore though, you can come and contact me. I will pass you whatever that I buy for myself in bulk, and then I just, you know, sell it to you. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know if it's effective against hair loss. What I do know is that it nourishes my scalp, and it keeps it kind of hydrated and healthy, and it has controlled more hair loss, or at least it's controlled my scalp from being very inflamed, which causes hair loss. So, you know, with age and all, it's not as thick and luscious as it used to be, but that's to be expected. I never thought that my hair would be as thin when I was young, but I guess with being a woman and hormonal changes and all that, I do see a difference in my hair texture, as well as the thickness and the density on my scalp. So yeah, if you want to get it, you can always contact me on my IG. I can send you some, only if you're in Singapore, of course, or in Malaysia. But you can also buy it from Shopee and Lazada. It's the brand Kavila, so they can ship it to you anytime, so you don't have to get it from me. It's just that I buy it in bulk, and I use it in conjunction with another serum. So I use two serums. One is Sisley, and then one is this Kavila. Sisley is very expensive, so I'll use the Sisley, and then on days that I feel like, oh my gosh, I got no more Sisley, then I'll swap it with my Kavila. And so far, yeah, so far so good. Jack Q _JL Tan. Hi Kat, did you have to get a B and a K before getting a mini Kelly? Great question. I actually don't know. My journey was so straightforward. I mean, so standard. Sorry, not straightforward, but standard. I did the B, then the K, then I got the Constance, then I went back into the mini Kelly. So I sort of did the order that I feel most people do, or at least it's sort of, that's how it usually goes. You get a B first, then you get a K. But, you know, I don't know if I would go in straight away and I said, I just want to get a mini Kelly. I honestly do not know. When I started, it was just crazy at Hermes. They were having such a huge surge of demand where people were not traveling and they were spending on luxury. So I think if I went in and said I want a mini Kelly, it would have taken me just as long, and I would have missed out all these other bags which are apparently more common or easier to get than the mini Kelly. So I think it's possible. You know, you go straight in, you just have to do the spend, you do have to make that history. then get the mini Kelly. Yeah, I think it's possible. Okay, where is Mia? Now that you have all your holy grails at Hermes, are you still after any bags? So I've answered this already. The answer is yes. It never ends, right? Keep going. CCC Mas. Hi Kat, I'm a silent follower and always looking forward to your Q&A videos. You are very real and genuine. Love that from you. Hope I bump into you in Singapore when I visit Singapore this summer. Oh my gosh, definitely. I hope that we'll bump into each other. Anyway, my question is, if you have a K25 black Epsom Cellular Gold hardware, do you have any other idea how to style it casually? Or will you sell it and get a K25 black Togo return gold hardware? My Cellier, which I love, very boxy, very sharp. It's quite a serious looking bag, and if yours was black, or if I had a black version, it would look even more like serious, sophisticated, classy. It's not as relaxed because of that sharp corners. Whereas Return, it's softer, it's more relaxed, it's just a more casual. 3 things that come to mind to make a Kelly 25 Cellier and black a little bit more casual. Number 1 is to dress up the Kelly. If you use a nice colorful tweedly, or you use a rodeo or any kind of fun charm, or even change out the straps to one of the colorful straps, I think it takes away a little bit of that real deep, dark, mysterious look of the Kelly. So giving a bit of color and making that bag just a bit more uplifted and fun, like how you would dress if you're wearing all black but you wore something really fun and funky as a scarf. It does give the look a little bit more casual, a bit more of a casual vibe. Not entirely, because it's still a very structured bag, but at least that is one thing I would think of, dressing up the bag, making it a bit more fun. Then of course your outfits. So black is really easy to match everything. So I would go with something light on what I would wear. So if I wear dark colors like really deep grays or black, and really sort of like match the bag, that just looks super serious. So if I want to make the whole look just a bit more casual, I would dress down. I would wear something that's still quite sharp but not in deep colors. So maybe a nice clean white shirt with a pair of jean shorts, maybe wear some shirt sandals, and have my bag. If I'm not dressing up the bag, just a plain black bag, I think the whole outfit could make the vibe more casual. Third way that would make the bag a little bit more casual, but I don't really recommend doing it very often, is not to actually cinch up the whole bag. So when you carry the bag, don't buckle everything and cinch up all the straps and sangles and make that bag just like a box, really, really proper and closed. When you use a Kelly, when it's a little bit open, like a jar, you can actually put the flap, because it's kind of stiff, inside and carry it almost as if it's opened, like a Fendi Peekaboo. It gives a bit more relaxed vibe to the bag. So without even dressing it up, but just having it opened, when you're walking around, especially as long as it's a safe place and you don't really have too much in your bag, it just kind of makes it more approachable, if you know what I mean. So I think those are the few ways I would make a black Kelly 25 Cellier look and feel a bit more casual. Lux Monologue, you have 2 questions. Which would you recommend? Nano Speedy or Celine Teen's Triumph? Ooh, they're kind of different. I always like the Nano Speedy. I do like the Celine. I'm really warming up to the Triumph look. But I really like the Nano Speedy. It's so cute, and now that they have the detachable strap, it's just even more cute. So I would go with the Nano Speedy. And like just the previous question, I do have a soft spot for LV. Your other question, out of your 4 quota bags, if you could keep only 2, which would it be? Oh, this is hard. Okay, I definitely know I'll keep my Birkin, because I think I'm a Birkin girl. I do love my Birkin. But then my other 3 bags, so the mini Kelly, the Kelly 25, and the Constance. let's do it by elimination so that you understand why I'm picking what I'm picking. The Constance 18 and the Mini Kelly both are light color bags. So between the two, I'm gonna keep the Mini Kelly just because it's so much harder to get and it has the Kelly look. So I do like that. So goodbye, Constance. Now, between the Kelly 25 and the Mini Kelly, it's a tough one. Because I love the Kelly 25, it fits so much more than the Mini Kelly. I have complained about the Mini Kelly a little bit. It fits like nothing. It's so small. But I love Chef leather. I love Epsom, but I also really love Chef leather. So if I had to pick between the Kelly 25 and the Mini Kelly, I would go with the Mini Kelly because the Birkin 25 already fulfills my larger bag. And I don't need two big bags. So since both are Kellys, I'll go with the Mini Kelly that fulfills a small tiny bag, and then have the Birkin, which is the bigger bag, to fulfill all the other big bag needs. Dice Gracia, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. What's next? Congratulations on all your beautiful quota bags. Thank you. So really, I don't know what's next. I'm hoping maybe a special order in the future. But if that is not even on the cards, I would say maybe the Birkin Cellier. ADJD.TD, 2 questions. Would you still consider the classic flap after all the price increases? The answer is yes. Oh, Chanel, you got me. Okay, I would. But it has to be a spectacular color. Like the perfect green. Yeah, I'd do it. How many more? Probably just one. No, I don't even think I can do 2 more. I think just one more I would consider. But it has to be the most amazing green, or the most perfect succulent gray. I don't know. It has to be just the right color and of course the right time. Your other question, most expensive and least expensive item from each brand or category. Wow, this is a fun question. I could do a video on this. Pick out all my brands and then do most expensive, least expensive, most expensive. I think that would be a fun one. So let's do that in a video. So I got 2 video ideas from this Q&A. Thank you, everyone. I love it. So yeah, let me do that and then we can run through the various brands that I have. 2 questions from LWQV. Oh, the first is not a question, but you're my favorite YouTuber because you're so funny and bubbly and always gives us honest advice. Thank you so much. Thank you. That really warms the cockles of my heart. Your other one. Can you do a full H collection video? Everything, and share on your most and least use. Absolutely. I was planning to do a H video, but this is a great idea. So I'll just put everything together. Not that I have a lot. Actually, come to think of it, I think I do have quite a bit. It's been 3 years of buying their stuff. So yeah, let me put that together and then share with you everything, the most and least use. Oh, that's an excellent idea. See, 3 videos. Oh my gosh, I love this. I just need to find time to film. 3 questions from Cody C_COO. First question, Mini Kelly Noir or Kelly 25 Noir? I like both, so you know what? I'm gonna say Kelly 25 Noir. The Mini Kelly Mini Kelly Noir is really nice, but I feel like the Mini Kelly, you can get away with a fun light color. It could be brown, it could be taupe, it can be any of these light colors. Black, it's great, but I think I will go with the Kelly 25. Call me crazy, I think I would. Birkin 25 or Kelly 25? This is hard, okay? This is hard. I have been lately picking the Birkin 25, though I love my Kelly 25. But the Birkin, I'm a Birkin girl. Constance or Mini Lindy? You know, before watching my good friend here, Amy, Fashionably Amy's video, I would have said Constance, definitely 100%. But after seeing her mini Lindy, it's so cute. I'm kind of liking it now. It's just like a dinky little bag. It's cute. The only concern that I have with that bag is the strap length. It just looks super long. So, I don't know. It's just so cute. I think it's the color. When her bag, she got it in a taupe. It's such a pretty color. Maybe that's why I'm like, ooh, I do like the mini Lindy now. And I always like the Lindy size. I mean, at least the Lindy design. But I don't have it, so I'm gonna go and stick with the Constance. And in fact, I don't even mind the Constance 24 now, because yeah, I do kind of need the space. Chris_Tan1111. If you are going to retake your old video, which one will it be and why? Wow! I have so many videos. I have been on YouTube for 7 years. Has it been 7 years? Well, maybe more, 8 years. I've lost count. And I have hundreds of videos. If I were to go back and retake them, or at least maybe do an updated version of it, maybe I'll go and redo some of the review videos. Having said that, I feel like my review videos in the past they did their job then. So maybe now with my new approach to filming, that I'm more casual, I feel a little bit more relaxed on how I do my videos now. I would just leave those and just film new videos. I'm trying to think of some that I would want to refilm. You know what, maybe I'll refilm my very first video. If you go back all the way to the back, I believe my first video was the LV Speedy Multicolor, or was it a pair of Dior sunglasses? It was really just my hands, cat hands moving, and I was, really awkward and just filming this way. I don't have any of those bags, so I obviously cannot refilm them, but if I were to do it today, it would have been a different layout, different equipment, and just, different lighting, different way of talking. There was just those days that awkward trying stuff out. So maybe I'll do that just for fun. If I have those bags, if I do have those bags still, but I don't, or at least that pair of sunglasses, which honestly, I have no idea where they went. In my shifting around Singapore, I must have misplaced those sunglasses. They are the Dior, the Dior ones. I forgot the name right now, but those Dior sunglasses, yeah, I have no idea where they went to. So mysteriously disappeared. Bernie Guan Ching, hi Kat, love your content, thank you. Just wanted to ask what your next bag would be. So when I posted this request for questions, I think I have not revealed my Chanel 22, so that was the next bag. I will link that video up here, you can go and check it out. Other than that, I really have nothing. I need a bit of a break, so I do have a few little unboxings that are gonna come in the coming months, but other than that, I have no bag in mind. I am very, very content with my collection. Final question. Yes, hello miss. How do you justify a big, expensive luxury purchase? Ooh, my brain turns off and I go with my gut, and if I love it, I don't justify it. As long as I know I am not hurting anyone, I am being as responsible as I can be. And I say that because I'm laughing because I did have to use a bit of my savings recently, thanks to the mini Kelly. And that's absolutely, I'm telling the truth, it was just kind of crazy. So, yeah, if I'm being as responsible as I can be, not hurting anyone, I'm buying something that I love and I want, and I can see use to the item. Those are my justifications already. I don't think too crazy deep about these purchases because they're just bags, they don't, I know I could do a lot with that money, but if it makes me happy, I'm, being responsible, or as responsible as I can be, I'll just go for it and then enjoy the item and make sure that by using it, that is, I'm putting wear into the bag, or I'm putting, you know, wear into the expensive watches, and I'm not buying it for the sake of collecting and showing off. It's just a personal, expensive hobby that makes me happy. I think that's justification enough. Let me just check. Yes, those are all the questions. So thank you very much to everyone who follows me on my IG. If you don't, my IG handle is up here. I'll also link it down below. Follow me there. I always put a request for questions on my IG, so follow my stories as well. Don't mute me. I don't try not to bomb my IG stories too much. And yeah, follow me there. I will usually post one around this, you know, end of the first week, maybe second week of the month. And I'll be there for 24 hours. You can ask me any questions, and I'll sit down a video just like this and just have a chat with all of you. Love Q&As because it gives me ideas for new videos, and it allows me to, you know, answer the questions that you want me to answer. So anyway, thank you again, and I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It'll help me with this channel. And yeah, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when my next video goes up, hopefully in a couple of days, and do some of these this question videos as well. Otherwise, everyone, please take care, stay safe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!